Yeah, that'll happen on them big jobs.
Oh, I got to drive it back on the trailer. And that is not the case. All right, it is another race day. Got the truck loaded up. We're heading down to Emerald Coast. So today it's pretty much all just a Emerald Coast versus US 90. US 90 is another local track to us, and we always have a very friendly but very heated back and forth battle between the two tracks. They're like an hour down the road from us, a little over an hour. But today is the grudge race day. But today is as sticky as it gets. Radio prep, last race of the year, full send. If you're gonna do something, do it today type of race. And that's what we're planning to do. So I've got the truck loaded up. I'm gonna stop here at the house, put a few more things in the truck, and we're gonna hit the road. All right, so we've made it out here to the track. I got the truck unloaded. The track surface is in phenomenal shape, so we're gonna put a pretty spicy tune-up in it. Basically, put more or less the same tune-up in that we did the big four-wheel drive burnout on the no prep with last week. And hopefully we've got all of our issues worked out. We'll see if we can run a good number, but we are here, we are unloaded. The surface looks great. Let's hope for some good numbers. Wastegate only pass, so I knew that was happening, but man, it was misfiring and lazy. It's no bueno, gotta check it out.
Hey, how you been?
Great, how are you?
Good.
Alright, so that was a 171 60 foot and only a 740. So wastegate only, that's about right. We really didn't expect a whole lot more than that, so pull the data log and check it out and see what it looks like. It ran just about the number I expected it. Like I said, it went a 740 and some change. You know, that's about what I expected to do on wastegate. So I've got the tune pulled up here. I'm going to check that out and see what I can find, see why, you know, maybe it wasn't better than it was, but it might just be time to turn the boost up. Who knows? All over again, chasing misfires. I got the plugs out. I'm going to try to clean them up, put them back in, and hopefully that's our issue. The set's not that old. I really had put them in right before we went to No Problem Raceway, but a lot of idle time, the on and off the transbrake over there, the issues we had, probably it fouled them out a little bit, so I'm going to try to clean them up. I wish I had a fresh set to put in there. It's going to be on the top of the list of things to do whenever I get back from today, regardless of the outcome. All right, getting pulled around finally for round number 2, test pass number 2. We're going to see what it does. I got the boost on. Maybe it'll make high 20s. Maybe we'll run a low 640 or high 630. That would be super freaking sweet if we could do that. I would be beyond pumped. But anyway, waiting in line. Let's see what we can do for test pass number 2.
Yeah, that'll happen on them big jobs.
But we broke it. We broke it good. You know, it is what it is. This is what happens when you race. Like, the only way to not break stuff is to not race. It's really not the end of the world. Like, sure, I'm a little upset I didn't get to run another personal best. I missed out another weekend of good data collection where this thing actually turned up. Like, that's the most disappointing part, is that I had this big lead up and this big expectations as far as running a much better improved personal best to end the year off. Like, that just would have totally made 2020, you know, an even higher high for me. Of course, it's been a hell of a year, but to come out and run a new personal best at the end of the year just would have been a really nice highlight to have. But instead, we have carnage on absolute carnage. I think it's all centered around the rear end. I'm hoping there's a possibility that maybe something in the transfer case got taken out either before or after the rear end. That's what really not entirely sure about. Like, I got reverse and that worked, but you put in four-wheel drive even and try to drive forwards and I got nothing. So that's kind of like planetary stuff in the transfer case. You know, I don't know, but there's definitely some funk going on in there. But it's what do? You know, you take it apart, you get it home, you fix it, you put it back better than the way it was, and you go again. That's what you do. That's part of racing. That is just how it is. So I know last video we ended on a highlight of, oh, I got to drive it back on the trailer, and that is not the case. So I ended up just leaving the truck at the track, and I went and picked me up a winch to put on my trailer because it's probably not the last time that I'm gonna break it. So the next video, I'm really actually kind of excited to see the carnage that comes out of this rear end, because like I've told you 100 times, I have never had the rear cover off the thing. It's exciting. So my name is Diggins Z71. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.